In this video, I will showcase 3 of my favourite cheap 545 AK builds catered to your needs and trader access. The 3 builds in question are 1. The low level build, requiring only Skier and Prapor level 2. 2. The budget option, for people who have just got access to the flea market. And 3. The min-max build, in my opinion, completely overpowered for the price. Stick around, because I think you'll really be surprised by that last one. First up, the low level build, using the AK-74U. This build is really important in my opinion. The recoil is fairly manageable, but the ergo is where it shines. For a build accessible so early on, it's snappy enough to react to people trying to catch you out. Perfect as a cheap means of defense whilst you're catching up on those quests. As always, I have compiled some handy slides for you, so feel free to pause at any point for the information you're after. Here's a breakdown of all the attachments you'll need, and the required trader level. Next up, the budget option, an AK-74N build this time. This build has 10 vertical recoil less than the low level build. Although that doesn't seem like a lot, you can really feel the difference as we've upgraded to a weapon with a longer barrel. Now, 115k might seem quite expensive for a budget option, but you have to remember we've got an optic on this build, as well as some really impressive stats. If you were to build an M4 with similar stats, naturally it'd be way more expensive, so it really is worth it. Moving on to the min-max build now, another 74N. Sticking with the theme of money here, this really is a ridiculous build. For only 25k extra, you can essentially have 20 ergo more and another 10 vertical recoil less. This is heavily reliant on having access to the trader level shown on screen, or trying to nab the attachments cheap on the flea whenever they pop up, but it truly is an amazing build for the price. These are my preferred attachments. Of course, I encourage you to play around with all of these builds, as you might have preferred grip, optic, or laser you like more. I've left magazines out of the cost because they're preferential, but I would recommend using 60 rounders on this last build. Because the ergo is so high, it won't really make that much of a difference. If you enjoyed this quick video, here's another on my favourite M4 builds.